Thank you all for joining me today for Ikoria Deck Archetypes, Boros Cycling. Before I start, this video is sponsored by WizardTower.com, your Canadian store for all your Magic the Gathering and gaming needs. Pre-order Ikoria today. We are into week 2 of Ikoria Deck Archetypes, and it's time to jump on a bike and start riding for one of the most popular deck archetypes in Ikoria. It's Boros Cycling. The goal of this deck is to use the power of the return mechanic cycling to gain small advantages on top of just cycling the card. This is the deck archetype that has the most payoff cards, and therefore more synergy than some of the other deck archetypes that you'll see. To start off are a couple of 2-drop creatures with opposing cycling payoffs. Here's Dranis Healer and Dranis Stinger. Dranis Healer will help you gain life every time you cycle a card, whereas Dranis Stinger will help you ping your opponent for 1 each time you cycle. Both are small advantages, but they add up over time. Now on to some better cycling payoff cards. First off is the 1-mana Flourishing Fox. Every time you cycle Flourishing Fox, it gets larger thanks to its power bonus ability. Valiant Rescuer, though, will add more power on the battlefield in a different way by putting a 1/1 human token on the battlefield each time you cycle. There are some cards that give you advantages in different ways, like Rooting Moloch. It will allow you to recast something you cycled earlier in the game. If more damage is what you wanted, Reptilian Reflection can turn into a creature instantly any time you cycle, making it harder for your opponent to interact with it. If you want to deal some damage with the help of cycling, there are a couple of cards that can help you in that regard. Zenith Flare is an instant way to deal damage to any target and grows in power the more that you cycle cards throughout the game. Salvi Thundermane can help you pick off smaller targets, draining them for 2 life each time you cycle. Believe it or not, though, there are even bigger payoff cards for cycling. Unpredictable Cyclone is a 5-mana enchantment, and once you have it in play, it turns every cycling ability into a free spell from your library. This can lead to some crazy results. Finally, there's the companion Zerta the Dawnmaker. Even if you have it in your deck, this companion is great at reducing the cost of all your cycling cards. It's a solid 3/3 for 3 mana. It can also make it so a creature can't block. Turning all your cycling costs down to 1 mana will mean that you can use less mana to cycle and have more for casting spells you draw into. Now that you know which cards to look for when playing Boros Cycling, you're prepared to cycle through your deck to victory. Thanks again for joining me on today's deck archetype. I'll see you again soon.